Let me pass on the stand on.
Okay. So it was not your first time in Paris.
Right. The first time in Paris, it was after our tail end of our Berlin tour. So when we had stopped there, we were basically on all music, and in doing so, we made some music, but nothing that really came to be anything. But this time was more work driven and focused on the whole group that went out there to really accomplish our goals, you know what I mean? And it's really more disciplined, but we also went out there with the A team. It's just, we saw how much of an opportunity this was, you know what I'm saying? Even to like submitting the drafts of the mural, I was very anxious, very nervous, didn't know what they would like. And so it came to be like, what are my strong suits? What do I like to do? How can I make that look the best way it can? And so that's how I came up with the Black Stallion, to play off the Pistons logo, but to also intertwine it with the French and the colors that bounce between the French flag and the Pistons colors, you know what I mean? And building up to even going over there, like I had 4 flights, you know what I mean, to get there. I had to go to Boston, had to go to Baltimore, Atlanta, then to Iceland. I think if we weren't as focused and as serious, you know what I mean, we would have fumbled the bag. Us having a clear goal in mind, even to the morning of, you know what I mean, I'm texting you early as hell, you know what I mean? The sun's not even shining yet, but I'm figuring out, you know what I mean, what time we gonna go over there, how we gonna do it, when's the best time. I think the biggest thing was knowing that I'm here for a purpose, and telling myself that if I do not achieve my purpose, that I'm feeling in such a big way that I cannot allow. And I told myself, like, this shit is life or death. Just give it your all, do your best, make it look great, and execute, and everything will be good. Because the music, like you said, is cool, you know what I mean? And it lives in our head and it takes space in our head. But to own physical space, and it's more deeper than just physical space, because even the kids walking by, you know what I mean? That takes space in their heads as well. And the colors live into their lives. Like, it's such a trip. I get to not only like put something dope on the wall, but leave a piece of myself. My struggles, my trials and tribulations, everything I've ever experienced that made me the artist I am today, I get to leave that there. Is putting myself and putting everybody that where I'm from, you know what I mean, being able to stamp that. It's not just me, it's all of us, you know what I mean? I'm just the conduit for which that energy lives on. I think having a family pushes me to be the best man and artist I can be. And I don't believe in coincidences, so me having a family is on purpose, and it is to push me to get a next level. And to take things extremely seriously, because at the end of the day, like, it's on me, you know what I mean? My family's well-being, but I want to make sure that I'm not gone for a long time, and that I'm moving to execute a job and coming back home. The missing my kids and my wife is like, that shit, it hits hard, but I know 2 more days I'll be home. So I think I'm just in a different space right now. Competitive too. Like, I've always been competitive, but now it's like, I tell myself it's life or death. I don't want to say it in a sense like I'm gonna be better than you, you know what I'm saying? It's more about myself, but I know that the industry we're in is so competitive. So I have to be not only better than you, but better than how I was when I was competing against you. So to know that and to always know like there's somebody out there that's working hard, you know what I'm saying? So when you get some time, work hard. And if you ain't got time, find some time. And when you have some time, see how you can find some more. Because it's extremely competitive, especially being an artist or a rapper or a photographer. But how do you maximize what you have and not lose everything in the process? I can see the payoff from all these years of hard work. Because this is not just like in the span of 1 year. This is since you've been recording videos, since I've been painting, it's all built up to this moment. And it's really to break out of these loops and these cycles we are in. And a lot of times what we do doesn't go seen. So to actually like experience it is a blessing. Came back supercharged. I was already sending the picture of the mural to people over here that I know that own businesses before I even reached back home. Just knowing that I can go over there and accomplish something like that, there's no parameters on the rest of the world. It's just about having the will to follow through with it and making it happen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like doing it for them and like knowing like one day I want my daughter to be like, my father did this. Her children, my grandfather did this, you know what I'm saying? And he was known for doing it. This is just a step in my journey that I'm like forever grateful for.